React Native interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. React Native is a cross-platform mobile application framework developed by Meta using JavaScript and React. React Native allows developers to build Android apps, iOS apps, cross-platform mobile applications using a single code base. React Native is widely used for check, mobile apps, enterprise applications, startup MVPs, real-time apps, social media apps. 1 to 20. React Native Basics. What is React Native? React Native is a framework for building mobile applications using JavaScript and React. Who developed React Native? Meta, Facebook. Cross-platform development, cross-reusable code, faster development, native performance. React Native versus React? React is for web. React Native is for mobile apps. What languages are used in React Native? JavaScript, JavaScript. What is component in React Native? Reusable UI building block. What is JSX? Syntax combining JavaScript and HTML-like code. Example React Native component. Function app. Return text, hello text. What is view component? Container component, similar to div. What is text component? Displays text in mobile apps. What is scroll view? Scrollable container component. What is flat list? Optimized component for rendering large lists. Why use flat list instead of scroll view? Better performance for large datasets. API for styling React Native components. Style sheet example, const styles equals stylesheet.create, container, flex1. What is flexbox in React Native? Layout system for arranging components. What is state in React Native? Data managed inside component. What is props? Data passed between components. State versus props. State is internal. Props are external inputs. Lightweight representation of UI updates. 21 to 40. Components, navigation, and APIs. What is functional component? Function home. Return text. Home text. What is class component? Older React component syntax using classes. What is useStateHook? Const count set count equals useState 0. What is useEffectHook? Handles side effects. UseEffect example. UseEffect equals console log loaded. What is component lifecycle? Different stages of component execution. What is conditional rendering? Rendering UI based on condition. What is event handling? Handling user interactions. Button click example. Button title click, on press, handle click. What is text input? Input field component. What is touchable opacity? Touchable button-like component. What is pressable? Flexible touch handling component. What is React navigation? Navigation library for React Native apps. Stack navigation, tab navigation, drawer navigation. What is Stack Navigator? Screen navigation with stack behavior. What is Tab Navigator? Bottom or top tab navigation. What is Drawer Navigator? Side menu navigation. What is API integration? Connecting app with backend services. Fetch API example. Fetch https://api.com. Data. What is Axios? Popular HTTP client library. 41 to 70. State management, storage, and performance. What is state management? Managing application-wide data. What is Redux? Global state management library. Redux core concepts. Cut, store, action, reducer. What is Context API? Built-in state sharing solution. Redux versus Context API. Redux is more scalable for large apps. What is async storage? Local persistent storage. Async storage example. Async storage.setItem token 123. What is secure storage? Encrypted storage for sensitive data. What is React Native Bridge? Communication layer between JavaScript and native code. What is native module? Native Android iOS functionality exposed to JavaScript. What is Hermes engine? Optimized JavaScript engine for React Native. Why use Hermes? Faster startup, lower memory usage. What is re-rendering? Updating component UI. What causes unnecessary re-renders? Frequent state prop changes. What is memoization? preventing unnecessary recalculations. React Memo example. Export default React Memo component. What is use memo? Memoizes computed values. What is use callback? Memoizes functions. What is lazy loading? Loading components only when needed. What is code splitting? Breaking app into smaller chunks. What is image optimization? Reducing image size for better performance. What is list virtualization? Rendering only visible list items. What is keyboard avoiding view? Prevents keyboard overlapping UI. What is deep linking? Opening specific app screens using URLs. What is push notification? Notification sent to mobile device. Push notification services? Check. Firebase cloud messaging? Check. Apple push notification service. What is offline support? App works without internet. What is caching? Temporary storage for faster access. Current app lifecycle status. App states in React Native? C. Active. Background. Inactive. 71 to 100. Advanced React Native concepts. What is Expo? Framework and toolchain for React Native development. Expo versus React Native CLI. Expo simplifies setup. CLI provides more native control. What is EAS build? Expo Application Services Build System. What is native dependency? Library requiring native Android iOS code. What is linking in React Native? Connecting native modules to app. What is gesture handler? Advanced gesture handling library. What is React Native Reanimated? High-performance animation library. What is navigation performance optimization? Reducing unnecessary screen rendering. What is platform-specific code? Platform.os equals iOS. What is OTA update? Over-the-air app updates. What is Metro Bundler? JavaScript bundler for React Native. What is bundle size optimization? Reducing JavaScript bundle size. What is crash reporting? Monitoring application crashes. Crash monitoring tools. Check. Firebase Crashlytics. Sentry. What is app signing? Verifying app authenticity. What is APK? Android Application Package. What is AAB? Android App Bundle Format. What is IPA file? iOS Application Package. What is CI/CD in React Native? Automated build and deployment pipeline. Common React Native interview topics? Hooks, navigation, Redux, API integration, performance optimization. Common React Native problems? Yes. Re-rendering issues, native dependency errors, performance bottlenecks. Best practices for React Native. Sec reusable components, sec optimize rendering, sec use TypeScript, sec proper folder structure. How to improve React Native performance. Flat list optimization, memoization, Hermes engine, image optimization. What is responsive design? UI adapting to different screen sizes. What is accessibility in React Native? Making apps usable for all users. Testing tools in React Native? Jest. React Native testing library. Detox. What is unit testing? Testing individual components' functions. How to become strong in React Native. Call. Build apps. Learn hooks deeply. Optimize performance. Understand native modules. Biggest React Native interview concept? Cross-platform mobile architecture and performance optimization. Key React Native interview focus. Components, hooks, navigation, state management, and mobile performance. Final summary. React Native interviews focus on, components and JSX, hooks and lifecycle, navigation, state management, async storage, performance optimization, native modules. Key idea. Strong React Native developers understand cross-platform architecture, mobile UI performance, and scalable state management.